The ocean is the seemingly endless blue expanse on our world. It is regarded as the birthplace of life on our planet, and the implications that it has for your world building are just as vast. I'm Matt the Creative, your local lunatic obsessed with creative writing, and today I'm going to be taking a deep dive, pun intended, into the ocean and the tropes that it invites, the feelings that it invokes, and how you can use that for your world building. Now, the open ocean is a vast and uncharted expanse. In our world, it covers 2/3 of the planet, and as beautiful as it is, that invokes a lot of fear. Oh, we all know humans aren't built for the ocean. And even though we have technology that lets us explore and observe some of its depths, the ocean is ultimately a place that's beyond us. Despite how many unique plants and critters that live there, we can't thrive in the ocean. We just gonna drown. For us, having some type of society down there is just pure fantasy. And regarding world building, these traits and feelings can carry over. Let's take a look at the famous Lost City trope, where you have some ancient city that's usually advanced that, due to some accident or them playing God, end up sinking themselves deep into the ocean and either completely destroy themselves or somehow manage to end up surviving at the bottom of the ocean. Two examples of this that comes to mind for me is Atlantis, specifically the one from DC Comics, and the uber racist H.P. Lovecraft's Raele from the Call of Cthulhu. In DC, Atlantis is the home of our favorite fish guy, Aquaman. It is an ancient city with vast technological and magical resources. Oh, and they're rich too. And all that gold and ancient treasure from pirate ships and all those natural resources that they have as well. On the flip, we have Raele, a corpse of a city that holds within the dead alien priest that transcends our very understanding and predates our current universe and the one before it as well. Top it all off, he's just some priest to some of these crazy ass alien gods that you literally can't comprehend. You are so insignificant next to them. And there lies one of the more interesting facets of the ocean regarding world building. And that is the ocean being one giant question mark. In our world, only 5% of the ocean has actually been explored. And that's mainly due to the challenges that comes with exploring the ocean, namely water pressure, that prevent us from going and exploring its depth. Like, we know more about the final frontier of space than we do about our own world's oceans. That's crazy to think about. Regarding world building, oceans can easily invoke a sense of mystery and fear of the unknown, and there are many ways that you can dissect and throw your own spin on it. Sea monsters and other crazy evil ass forms of life are also a nice trope that you get to explore. Just think about how many myths and legendary monsters like mermaids, sirens, or the kraken. They were all formed by all these crazy shit that sailors saw on the seas and just couldn't explain. And when you go back to how little of the ocean has actually been explored, your mind can easily start rationalizing it. Some crazy and unacceptable shit. But the ocean does not just inspire fear. When I was a little kid, I was super entranced by the ocean in its seemingly limitless depths. It made me want to be a marine biologist for the longest time, up until I hit 21. Then I discovered creative writing, and here we are now. But when I did want to be a marine biologist, I constantly thought about being out at sea, researching marine wildlife, sleeping on a boat, and having a sense of freedom. Pretty much just like being a pirate for real. Like Captain Jack Sparrow or Captain Hook from Peter Pan. Going out to explore and find whatever treasure, undiscovered islands, which are another world building medium that we won't get into today, that await. But in my case, it would be as a marine biologist learning about the fascinating creatures in the daily lives, which is a treasure in and of its own way. Oceans are visually open, stretching all the way out to the horizon, and that openness expresses a sense of freedom in my eyes. A freedom to explore and discover yourself. Just look at stories like the Odyssey of One Piece. Long-ass sea voyages where the characters deal with some very supernatural obstacles that pushes them to adapt, scheme, and change to overcome the obstacles that get in their way. Now, there might be some things that I've missed, but you get the gist. The ocean is an environment that gives rise to many different tropes that allow for various types of stories. Now, if you'd like me to talk about other environments, leave a comment, like and sub, and I'll see you in the next one.